Welcome to Level TV with the Mophie Juice Pack Air here in unboxing and review. Since we used this a little bit for a few days now, we can tell you how much this is actually charging. It says 100% here on front, this little case with battery pack inside, and we already used the Mophie Juice Pack Helium here for the Apple iPhone 5, and there's also here one for the Samsung Galaxy S3 that we already tried out. This one gives 100%, there's no 80% version for the S3, but the Helium was actually quite nice, and we still have it on our iPhone 5 since this is silver and a little bit more distinctive than the red one. But you can see here already after a month we have a few scratches and dents now on here, everywhere on the back, also a little bit here, the color is coming off. So, well, we are kind of rug people. I never threw it actually on the ground or anything like that, but just by having it in my pocket with maybe keys or anything, you can see that this is how it will maybe look like for you also after a few weeks. But we have a nice rubberish feeling on the back, the same thing on the red one, but you will of course compare the Helium one with the Air one now after a short unboxing. First, again, 1700 milliamps, 100% extra battery power here, and on the back it says actually additional 8 hours of 3G browsing, additional 8 hours on LTE browsing, and Wi-Fi is actually 10 hours extra, and I meant 3G calling, not browsing before, I'm sorry. It's lightweight, and what's great actually about this, my favorite feature about Mophie, and maybe every other battery pack also, is that we have micro USB for charging. We don't need the lightning connector anymore, only if you want to transfer big files maybe to your iPhone. Otherwise you can use the wireless syncing for your contacts and everything, so that's actually totally fine. So you can see here after I take it out, I can access right away the case, but what we will access first is actually what's behind the case. We have a micro USB cable so you can charge your device. By the way, it even has the Mophie logo on it, so Mophie is now a huge company, you could say. We have a little adapter here, I will tell you in a second why we need this for, and also a little pamphlet here in different colors, French, English, German, and so on, where it tells you how to use Mophie, but I will tell you now too, so we don't have to read through that. So the Air and the Helium have the problem with the brand new iPhone 5 optic that we have on the bottom here, the headphone connector and also the lightning connector, but Mophie actually connects on the bottom via lightning, and therefore you can see that we need this extra space on the bottom for all the chips, and that is inside. But we will not be able to plug in any headphone that doesn't have this kind of connector, but here the other kind of connector that goes like this, since it's not long enough. So I can plug it in like that, but it will fall out. It's not going deep enough, so we need a connector like this to really use our headphones maybe, which is kind of sad. And what I actually usually do is I don't have this with me, but what I do just in the subway is take the bottom cover off. The Mophie cover is still on the back, it won't slide out, and then you can still connect actually everything on here. And I just put this into my pocket since, and you have to really not lose it, since because without this part of course the whole device is not working. But let's take it out of the Helium and let's put it into the red Air case, which is quite a beautiful case. It has the Product Red Special Edition logo here on the back that we already know from Apple, so they are also here on the inside. They are also giving money to cancer research and other things here like Apple does. On the bottom again, same design, but what differs from the Helium, except for 20% more battery, is we have here on the sides the special buttons, and not only here the hole anymore for everything to access here, like volume control. On the top again here we have an extra button, not just the hole, which is actually a little bit better, since in the hole it's kind of a little bit harder to press the buttons. But from the back you can see here camera is exactly the same, and of course the Air is also available in this gray and in other colors. So let me take off the bottom, slide the iPhone in. You can see here we have some rubber parts, and the Mophie I hope won't scratch my iPhone, but it didn't do it till now, so you have to check out the inside of the Mophie case. So there is no dust or anything inside. You can see it's quite hard to slide in, so it won't fall out just by itself, which is actually quite great, since this way it doesn't need so much space and it's a lot thinner, but we have here still on the sides a little edge, so you can put your phone down like this, or even if it will fall on the ground like that, nothing will scratch the screen, except for of course bigger rocks that are higher than these, I think than this 1 millimeter here around the edge. Otherwise it feels quite great in your hand. It's a good size. It's still a lot smaller here than the Samsung Galaxy S3 maybe with the Mophie, as you can see. Actually it's easier if I do it like that. Of course these are both 100% battery packs, and you can just see the Samsung Galaxy S3 is kind of like a brick, but it's actually an awesome brick since the battery just lasts forever this way. So again, here on the back we have 4 LEDs where you can just press the button here and see how fully it's charged. 3 dots mean above 75%, and now I can just flip here from red to green, and Apple iPhone starts charging right away, which is of course what this battery pack is meant to be for. Otherwise all the buttons are easily pressable. I just press the top button. On the sides also volume control works, and the mute and unmute button is also working quite good. Yes, there is not much else to say actually about but that the battery pack, the Air, is maybe not charging 100%. We use it in everyday user scenario, and we got about 90 to 95%, I would say, actually out of the battery pack. But that's just because batteries are not perfect and they will vary, and of course that's still actually quite great. With the 80% helium we got about 70 to 77%, depending on of course how low the battery of the iPhone was. So thank you much for watching. I hope you liked our short little test and unboxing here of the Mophie Pack Air. Till next time, peace and again. My name is Balaji Gal, and please don't forget to subscribe to Endeavor TV. So till next time, thank you much for watching.